WWE 2K just rolled out another patch update, which is titled patch 1.08, which includes plenty of new hidden My Faction persona cards, and they also address plenty of things that needed to be addressed. Now, we have the notes to follow, so let's just go ahead and read into them. So as you guys can see, for general, it says stability and performance improvements. Now, as we all know, like I always say when we get these patch updates, that is one of the things that they focus on the most, which, they should. Now, when it comes to online, it says address reported concerns of entrance, music, and dialogue failing to play. We also got for online, it says address reported concerns of incorrect orders being displayed in a Royal Rumble match, as well as address reported concerns of players encountering a game session error after playing consecutive matches. Now, when it comes to online, if you had any of those issues, it looks like it has now been fixed with this patch 1.08 update, which is great because I know a lot of people love to play online and would not like to get online and, play a couple of matches and then all of a sudden it says error and you can't play online for like a couple of hours or even for the rest of the day. So, I am glad that online got some love with this patch 1.08 update. Now, up next, we have Universe Mode, which is a mode that everyone loves as well. And it says address reported concerns of empty match cards being generated. We also got address reported concerns of announced cash-ins being usable after already using them. We also got address reported concerns of the momentum tracker not tracking properly, as well as address reported concerns of superstars appearing invisible during rivalry cutscenes. And we got address reported concerns of superstars not being movable in tag team divisions when editing ranks. Now, it looks like Universe Mode also got plenty of updates and fixes with this patch 1.08, especially when it comes to the rivalry action cutscenes. Because just imagine you are doing a cutscene and all of a sudden you can't see the superstar because they are invisible. That would have been a major issue, so I am glad that that is fixed. As well as when it comes to, being able to move superstars in the tag team divisions when editing them, because let's just say you want to put up a tag team and you want to make them the #1 contenders in the division. Now all of a sudden they are not going to be getting a title shot because that is broken. So that is a major fix as well when it comes to Universe Mode. Now for Create, which is a mode that everyone loves and a mode that needs to be fixed in a lot of ways. But anyways, it says address reported concerns of more parts than allowed being usable when randomizing then. We also got address reported concerns of locked attire parts not displaying their proper thumbnail, as well as address reported concerns of randomized parts color persisting after reverting the changes, as well as address reported concerns of incorrect motions being assigned. And finally, we got address reported concerns of logo position resetting in Create a Arena. So those are all the fixes that we got for the creation mode when it comes to 2K25 with this patch 1.08 update. Now let me know in the comment section down below, any of these issues that were addressed that were listed, were those the main issues when it comes to the creation mode in the game? Or are there other major issues that need to be fixed in the creation mode that hasn't been listed on this list that needs to be addressed immediately? Now next, we got gameplay. Now we all know gameplay is a key thing when it comes to these games, and if the gameplay is off, then that is just going to basically mess up the whole experience when it comes to playing 2K. Now it says address reported concerns of DIY Titantron movies playing incorrectly. We also got address reported concerns of match option persisting after a match has ended, as well as address reported concerns of female superstars being unable to participate in a Money in a Bank if they were cruiserweights. So, like I said, if the gameplay is off, then it's just going to mess up the whole experience when it comes to playing these games. And for example, like the women cruiserweight class not being able to compete in the Money in the Bank match, like what? That should have never been an issue in the first place. But it seems that it is now fixed, and any women in the game in any weight class can now compete in the Money in the Bank match. So, that shouldn't have been messed up in the first place. But that is all when it comes to the gameplay fixes. Now for my faction, it says address reported concerns of icons for various mods and stipulations not appearing. So if you play my faction a lot and this was an issue, it looks like it has now been fixed with patch 1.08. Now let's go ahead and talk about a couple of things that you guys also need to know since we got this patch 1.08 as well. With the first thing being that Cody Rhodes now has 2 championship victory motions in the game. So he has a second one, and this is how it looks. So if you want to put this second victory motion on Cody Rhodes when it comes to the championship, go ahead and do so because it has now been added into the game. Now, another issue that was not listed on that list that has now been fixed as well are the custom championships. Now, as we all know, in patch 1.07, there was a bug that wouldn't allow logos to load in on custom championships, but with this patch 1.08, it looks like the logos are now loading in, and all of that has now been fixed. So if you have any custom championship that has been downloaded from community creations, it looks like it is now working properly again. Also, if you have the Dead Man pack, it is now available in my faction. So if you own the Dead Man edition, you will be giving the Elite Undertaker Persona card, and he is now available to play in all modes. All you have to do is go ahead and head over to the PlayStation Store and, install that pack if you don't have automatic downloads on. And once that is done, you will now be able to play with the Elite Undertaker. Now, going back to the championships, it looks like front play options are now working once again when it comes to the custom championships. Now, Status did report this, so huge shout out to him for finding that little small detail. Now, Status also found plenty of Persona card models that will be included in the game since we got this patch 1.08, but he did say that they are placeholder models and it could look different once we get the official release. And the first one is this John Cena 2020 NWO model. Now, as you guys can see, he has the hair and he has the NW shirt on. I'm not gonna lie to you, I like this John Cena model. It kind of look a little bit different from the one that we had in WWE 2K25, but I could be wrong. But either way it go, I think the body type just look a little different from what we seen in 2K24 when it came to the showcase mode. But yo, it looks like this will be coming into the game in the near future, so be on the lookout for that if you do play my faction. Now, we also got Jimmy Uso my faction Persona card model, as you guys can see. And yo, this is Jimmy Uso, and if you are a fan of these Elite action figures being in the game, I think you are going to like this one as well. But yo, this is the Elite Jimmy Uso my faction Persona card model. And last but not least, we have Kurt Angle's 2000s my faction Persona card model. Now, I also like this Kurt Angle one as well. I like the singlet, the logos all over it, and the hair. Everything matchups to make them look more like the 2000s Kurt Angle. But keep in mind, like I did say earlier, Status did say that these are placeholder models and could look different once we get the official release, which I don't have an official date on yet. But yo, that is all when it comes to this patch 1.08 update. If there are any issues still that you find since we got this patch 1.08, drop them in the comment section down below. And also, if this patch update was a major W and you are having less issues with the game, leave that in the comment section down below. But anyways, it's been your boy BlitzSquad, keep you guys posted on a lot of WWE 2K25 news, rumors, leaks, DLCs, as well as updates. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe to the channel as well, because it does help out the channel a lot. But anyways, BlitzSquad here, signing off, y'all. Peace.